All right. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Rise Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Michael Velli. Today I have another guest, awesome guest, my man Antonio DiPena.
Nice.
Davio. So, we got a lot to talk about this guy right here. But, so, first of all, he was a professional basketball player, played overseas. You are starring on a Netflix TV show that's coming out January 1st. It's called The Circle.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys go and check that out for sure. He also does a lot of other entrepreneurial stuff into real estate. And recently, he's been coming out with his app called Overseas Connection. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But first, let's get into into your story. Tell them a little bit about who you are and how you've gotten to pretty much where you are today.
Perfect. All right. I'll start from the beginning. I graduated from Lincoln University. I'm born and raised in Delaware. Graduated from Lincoln University around 2017. I played basketball in college. Ended up playing professionally. I played in Spain, France, Portugal, and that was my life. I mean, basketball was everything until I came home one day and I just decided to take a different route. Just my gut was telling me just something was urging me to take another route. And I took my chances and I bet on myself and I started a real estate journey. Started my own company called 302 Home Buyers. Later on, it branched off to me getting my friends involved and things like that. Now we have a app for basketball players called Overseas Connection. And the most important thing right now is a Netflix show that's coming out January 1st, which is called The Circle, which will be recorded this summer.
And we're going to get all into that. We're going to tell you all about that Netflix TV show. But let's start at the beginning. So, how long did you play overseas basketball for? In what position?
I played a point guard position, and I played for 2 years.
In what countries?
Played in France, Spain, and Portugal. Yeah.
And what was your favorite?
Favorite was Spain. Barcelona. I lived in Barcelona. I lived in the middle of the city. It was perfect. It was beautiful. Everything
How was that
great.
Experience?
Come on, man. It was great. It was great.
Partying every night?
Partying every night. And we're playing professional basketball, so it's even better.
Did the city show you love?
Oh, yeah. When you're American, you're in those countries, they just show you love. Just speak to people.
And
you know
like,
you're American. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're American. Oh, yeah. Get in the club for free. I was with my buddy. He was like 7 foot tall, so we got everywhere for free. It was great, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how successful were you with the overseas stuff?
I consider myself pretty successful. Only a certain amount of people go overseas. To professional ranks, and I was blessed enough to even get there. So
of course, the game is tough over there. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
actually, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I think overseas basketball was easier than college because you're a professional. You're on your own. Like I don't have to run suicides and you know what I mean. The
you
coach
played
ran
in college too.
Yep,
You played at Lincoln.
Lincoln University. Yep. So it was easier to me because I was on my own. I practiced once a day, free the whole day, and then it just was like, I feel like it's just more easier, more free. Not say easier, but say it's more freedom.
And if you don't mind me asking, what was like pay playing overseas?
The pay as your rookie year it wasn't. I'm gonna say it was shit because NBA you get rookie deals are shit too, but overseas was like shit. Was like a couple thousand, a month. You get paid once a month.
Okay.
And as you get on in your career, you get more like $5,000 to $10,000 a month, and it goes on like that. But rookie year, you don't, you're not gonna pay anything, to be honest.
But it's still an awesome experience.
Awesome experience, definitely.
Do they like help you with like rent?
Oh yeah, definitely. They pay for your place, they pay for your food, and they pay you. So I don't pay for nothing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So everything is pretty much pocketed.
Everything is just pocketed. You come home with some money and you're good.
That's love.
It's love, man.
That's super love.
It was dope.
What was your best experience, or like one of the things that you learned the most while playing overseas?
It was just a culture thing. Going to these countries. My first country I played in was Portugal, and I was in the city like Barcelona or anywhere else. I was like a rural part of Portugal, so it was like a culture shock because like some people never seen Americans, some people never talk to Americans, so it was like they don't know what to do. They would just stare at me. They would just look at me crazy.
Oh.
Exactly, bro. So it was
what
like,
is that guy? He's black and 6'3".
this big black guy just walking around the city. Like, who is this? But yeah. So it was weird, but that would probably be the most like culturally different thing that I had to deal with.
Okay, but I mean, it's like it's culturally different, but does it feel cool at the same time? Cause like,
oh yeah, it was my dream, bro. I got to live my dream.
You get out there and you're like the complete anomaly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you stand out
definitely
compared to everyone. So
right.
what was that like?
I mean, it's not a good feeling.
No, you don't think so?
There. It's not a good feeling being in that situation. If he was like in a club and everyone's staring at you, then yeah, maybe that's a good feeling. But like if I'm in the middle of a city shopping for food and people are staring at me walking in the store, it's like, all right, come on now. Like, you can tell they never seen me before. They don't
Never
speak
seen
English.
a black guy before, Dan?
Right. And it's like they never, like when you go to the stores, like they don't even speak English in those countries, in those parts. It's really rural. Like, the school is
So how did
bad.
you manage? Like, did you pick up Spanish?
I picked up Spanish. In Spain, they spoke more English.
Really?
Yeah, Spain spoke more English.
But not in Portugal.
Portugal, I was in a rural part, so it was like barely. But I speak a little bit of Portuguese. You know, my father's Cape Verdean, so that's like a Portuguese language speaking country.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, would you recommend to other basketball players coming out of college to go overseas?
Oh yeah. It's not as hard as you guys think to get overseas. I recommend everybody try it. You know what I mean? That's what my platform is for, Overseas Connection. You know, so
we're definitely gonna talk about that.
yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But yeah, everyone should definitely try it, male and female. You know, it's definitely dope.
Okay. So then, once you came back from overseas, and you were like, why? Well, first of all, why did you come back? Why did you leave playing over there if you were having such a great time?
All right. So basically, I'm gonna take you deep into this. Okay. So, all right. So I came back from overseas. I just got this thought in my head, you know, because I'm overseas for like we practice once a day. So I would have all this time to think about stuff. You know, I started like different businesses online. You know, while I'm being over there to make extra money, like drop shipping, things like that. So I came home and I was like, this real estate thing is looking crazy good, real estate wholesaling. And I did it all summer. I didn't make any money, and I came to the point where I had to go back overseas. So you know, I just had to talk with God. I don't know how spiritual everyone is or what they believe in or whatever, but I had to talk with God, and basically, this is the path He told me to take. Like, kind of like put the basketball to the side, but try this. Like, go this way. And I had the choice. You know, I could have went overseas. I could have kept playing. You know, things like that. But I trust my gut 9 times out of 10, and it never steers me wrong. So I just did it. I just said, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. Took the chance and started a real estate company.
As you should. And what's it called?
302 Home Buyers. 302 Home Buyers. Yeah.
And so you've done wholesale deals under that LLC.
Wholesale deals,
rentals. You've done any flips?
No, I haven't done any flips yet. I haven't really gone to the flip part of it. You know, we're still fairly new, but
is wholesaling like your main goal
wholesaling
and
is
focus
definitely
with it?
the main focus right now is wholesaling. We like quick money, quick cash, quick closes and things like that. So
why do you want the quick cash?
To fund other things.
Okay.
You know, real estate is cool. You know, I like the rental side of things. You know, I feel like you know, rental or Airbnb side of it is somewhere I want to go, but
it's not your main focus, and
it's not my main focus.
You don't love real estate.
I don't love real estate like some of these guys say they do. But I mean, it's just not something I really love. I like to do it. You know, it's fun. I love business, the business side of it, because it's real cool. But I don't love. Oh man, I gotta go flip this house today. Like, that's just not me. You know, I would never lie to somebody.
I feel like I just love the potential of freedom that's
what it is. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The real estate part.
Like, and like I've been starting, because I'm into the real estate world now. Slowly, I've been starting to fall in love with real estate itself.
Okay.
Just because, like, I don't know, seeing the different structures and
it's definitely
like how you can like completely change a house from the inside out.
I thought the same thing, because I think real estate is more. I put it to like basketball. Like, there's so many things you can do with real estate, and there's so many moves you can do in basketball. Like real estate, you can do flips, wholesaling, rentals. You can be a realtor. You can do a lot of things.
So many ways to structure the deals.
Oh my gosh, so many ways. People just don't know. Like, it's crazy. But
listen, the more I've been learning about all this shit, the more I've been like adding tools to my tool.
I'm like, why nobody teach me this growing up? Like, geez, I could have been like 10 houses by now. But
exactly. Do you have like any goals like that within the real estate world? Or right now?
I did have real estate goals. I did have a lot of real estate goals. I wanted to have 10 houses by the end of 2019.
Okay.
But
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you know, you just gotta aim high. But
of course,
I feel like my focus just moved more towards the overseas basketball app, and I had to record that show, so like my focus kind of left real estate a little bit. I had to give it to one of my buddies to just take care of the business while I was going and things like that. So yeah.
And then we'll talk more about that. But so you were using your you got into the real estate, you started wholesaling. You said you did about 14, 15 wholesale deals, which is fucking awesome.
Thanks,
in what, 2 years?
In like 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah, 1 year.
15 deals.
Mm-hmm.
This man's a fucking legend. He's a legend. That's awesome, bro. If you don't mind me asking, like, how much were you able to make around per deal?
I never really averaged the deal out. Some deals would be, my biggest one was 15.
Okay.
So my biggest one's 15,000. I got that around in June.
Okay.
But the lowest I got was maybe like 1,500. No, it was 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah. Now he just cut a check to me.
Still $1,000.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, it's big or small. I don't know the average stuff. I'd say average. I have some really. I have $1,000 one, 2,500. I have 5,000. I have 8,000. So I don't really know the averages, but
money's still money.
It'll be yeah. It's up.
And then so you were able. Your whole mindset from the beginning was do that to gain the capital, and then you took the capital and then you started investing into this app.
Yep, definitely.
So, how much did the app cost, if you don't mind?
The app cost $8,000.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I mean, I put it into the app. You know, it's taking some while. We're testing it right now, but it definitely it's just something I just took a risk on. It's like a good gut feeling. You know what I mean? So.
What are some things you've learned through this process?
Patience, man. The developers take long as hell, man. I'll be getting mad sometimes. I'm like, hey, man, did you get my notes that I sent you last night? Like, did you add that to the website? Because, like, they'll send me there what it looks like so far. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want this on there. I want it to be like a drop-down menu and this and that. And they're like, don't get responded.
Who are you working who are you working with? People from Fiverr?
Upwork. I heard some guys of Upwork, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're really good. They're really good people. They get back to me on time and.
Obviously not.
Yeah, right. Shit, I
don't bullshit them now.
Shit, $8,000 is not bad for an app though. I ain't
They said they suck. Nah, matter of fact, they've been great to me.
Nah, they're not taking that shit. They better get it right. Shit, they want their funds released. Better get it right.
So when should the app be done?
January 1st, 2020.
January 1st.
We're launching it. Yep.
And so tell me a little bit about that app. It's called
Overseas Basketball
Overseas
Connection. Mm-hmm.
Tell me what does it do? How are you connecting people overseas? What types of things are you connecting them to, et cetera, et cetera?
Right. So basically, I want to break it down for you. So basically, when a basketball player, male or female, tries to go overseas, the typical route to get overseas is to get an agent. You hire an agent, and then you sit back on your couch and wait for the agent to find you a job. You don't even know in the back of your head if the agent is really working for you or not. So
the agent takes a cut, right?
Agency takes a cut.
How much? What's the percentage of that?
I can't say because every agent is different, but the club actually pays the agent. Like the team you sign with will pay the agent to go overseas. In the NBA or USA teams, the payment comes out of your cut. Okay. But overseas, the payment comes out of the team. So with this app, there's never been a platform where a guy can just go on his phone and see an opening from Spain and set his profile to it. So we changed that with Overseas Connection, and now you can see live jobs. We have over 100 teams signed up where they post their openings every day, where you can just go in there and just click a button and push and send your profile to that team. And I think that's really dope because you're not sitting around waiting for an agent. You have your career literally in the palm of your hands. Mm-hmm. And male or female, you get out of college, you can just get on the app, sign up, make a dope profile, just send it to teams. Just go and use one yes. Get your career started, and then that'll be really dope.
Did you do a lot of market research for this?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's no platform like this. There's never been a platform out like this. Everyone's just trusting an agent. It's just so agency trusting, and you don't even know if these guys are really working for you. I'm not saying anything's bad because I hired an agent when I first got over there.
That's because you had to.
There was no platform like this. You know what I mean? So
there was another way out. It could have been a lot different.
You could email teams, but this one is better because the teams are actually going to get your profile. They're going to see your name on the list, and it's going to be real. Like, imagine just being connected to a team. Like, you got 25 jobs this week that just got posted, and you just apply to every one. All you need is one yes.
True.
So you know what I mean? The odds are not against you.
Are the teams overseas are they more likely to hire someone that doesn't have an agent? I'm sure that they get a lot of clients, because they have good relationships with some of these agents.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So what is the benefit for the client as a basketball player? Because if I'm trying to go overseas and I want to try to get the best contract, period.
Right.
I wouldn't think that I would try to rely on myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would be like, yo, give me the best of the best, like Scott Boras for baseball. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If I'm a baseball player, he's gonna be my agent because he gets the most the biggest deals.
Definitely. No, I totally agree. But as far as that goes, the reason why the teams would most likely go towards our platform, would basically because when the team would, like I said earlier, when the player signs with a team, they pay the agent.
Mm-hmm.
Our platform is completely free to use, so the team doesn't have to pay us anything.
Okay.
And when the player signs, our $100 goes towards the player's travel.
Okay.
For example, if you sign,
cool.
if you sign with a team in Italy, they would have to pay you anything. Not you, but they would have to pay us anything, like they would do normally with an agent. And $100 would go towards their travel, just make sure you got there safely, and it's like a thank you to them. But
Mm-hmm.
and it's just free, and you're getting quality players. You know what I mean? So it's real dope. It's real good. You're getting the player you want.
How do you judge
Everything's
the
good.
quality of the player?
But they would judge the quality of the player. We're gonna see everyone's video. We can judge based off that. But
Okay.
if you upload a video of you at a rec center game, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't really reconcile for a pro. You know what I mean? Things like that. But if you're like in a game playing at University of Delaware or something like that, and you look really good
Mm-hmm.
on film, the team's gonna they'll probably message you, because there's a messaging part of the app where they can message you. Get a little talk to you, maybe Skype you or something like that, and then get to know maybe like your character and stuff more, and then just sign you.
That's dope. You should add like a ranking system into it.
That would be cool too,
Yeah,
man. I
see
think
if you
we're
can
doing
work
like a
with, like-
recommended players list.
Okay.
So when you sign up, if for the player, the exact player they're looking for, so here's your recommended, top 25.
I was gonna say you ever reached out to Max Preps?
No, I haven't.
Because that would probably be interesting to reach out to, like an interesting group to reach out to. Is they have the profiles on every single high school, college player in the nation. You know what I mean? So you could probably work off those lists
Yeah.
to promote it to people overseas.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's just an idea.
No, I love it. I think that'd be dope. Definitely need something like that.
And so, where do you want to take Overseas Connection in the near future?
I just wanted to hit everybody. I just want everybody to just have that chance to get overseas. You know what I mean? The chance wasn't given to everybody. Every player doesn't have that chance. Some people, life happens. They go to college. Some like when I was just talking to a few players. Like some situations happen. Like someone say, God forbid, their mom died. They didn't get a chance to play in college. They had to go take care of their family. With the app, you can upload, maybe your recent game film, and maybe it's good enough for a team to see you. But at least you get that chance to get your film out there.
True.
Maybe an agent wouldn't take a chance on you because of that situation.
True.
So we're just giving guys another chance to get overseas, because it's not as hard as everyone thinks it is.
Mhm.
There's so many leagues overseas, so many countries. Like you wouldn't even Spain has 4 leagues,
Really?
30 teams each.
How do you
It's crazy.
How do you filter the leagues, and how do you pitch this idea to different teams or different leagues? Have they been pretty receptive to the idea?
Teams have been pretty receptive to the idea. Right now we have over 100 teams signed up. There are teams in Africa. When I played, I made relationships with a lot of teams. They see me play.
Mm-hmm.
Spain teams. Most of the teams are in Spain. A lot of guys get their first deal in Spain. Some French teams, Italian teams. We have a North Korea team. We have a few Australian State League teams. We're going to try to get some American ABA and TBL. Try to incorporate the G League in there. Just for guys, because we want the app to be worldwide. We don't want it just for Americans. We want that Australian kid who always dreamt to come to America. He can play for a TBL team in America, ABA team, maybe try to get in the G League, things like that. So it's going to be a worldwide app that's going to connect everybody. Almost like a social media platform, if you want to think about it like that.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
A social media platform to pitch your athletic abilities to European leagues.
Yep, there we go.
I fuck with it. I mean, if it's never been made,
Literally, there's no platform like this.
there's a market.
They might steal it. They might steal it now. They might take it from you. You heard it here first.
We gotta sign NDAs.
We got a patent. We got everything. Everything's good right now. They can't steal it.
It is all patent.
Everything's good. Yeah.
Awesome. So then, you're good. Now you just got to get it out there.
Mm-hmm.
When do you think it'll all be ready? Everything is in
January 1st.
testing. You said.
January 1st.
January.
God willing.
Damn.
God
So
willing.
this will be open on January 1st. The show is coming out on
Show's coming
January
out.
1st.
Yep.
Shit, 2020 is already
2020.
shaping up to be a big year.
Yep. 2020. But we started this in 2019, man. We've
Damn
been
right.
planned this.
Some 2020 clear vision.
2020 clear vision. So it's not like we just came out of nowhere and said, "Oh, we're just gonna drop it." No, this has been planned for a long time.
That's all. Are you working with another partner on this?
Did it all by myself.
Did it all by yourself?
I'm gonna get partners, eventually, because we're gonna do camps and stuff for it. But I'm doing it all by myself right now. Everything is my money. I put up.
Has it been hard?
I mean, everything is hard as a business owner. You know how that goes. There's ups and downs, but
Of course. But I'm saying talk to the people about.
Oh man,
You know
come
what I
on,
mean?
man. You know it's been hard.
Talk to the
Come
people
on,
about
man.
the
Take the
struggle.
wins and the losses, the bad marketing. You got to figure out the good marketing. You got to figure out who to connect with. It's hard, man. But I mean, if you're trying to be something, trying to be successful, the gravity's always gonna pull you back,
Of course.
to get back. But
You
you
just
know,
gotta
if you
keep
keep
on
going,
pushing.
you're gonna get to the top floor. So
Persistence.
yeah, definitely.
The only thing that is different between someone that has made it and someone that hasn't is that they kept on going.
Definitely, because you're no better than me, I'm no better than you. It's just
Damn
about
right.
that.
We're all people. We're
All
all
people.
regular ass people.
For sure.
With pretty mediocre abilities. It's like, no, I'm just playing. But like, no, we're all 99% the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're all humans.
So the only thing that literally sets us apart is how much we're willing to work at things that we
Sure.
have passions for.
For sure, man.
You
I
know
saw
what I
some
mean?
Elon Musk interview, man. That guy worked hard as shit, man. You ever see him?
He's a robot.
Yeah, I'm like,
He doesn't work hard. He's just programmed to
he just
never
goes,
not
man.
work.
He doesn't understand what no means. He's talking about the space travel and
I
he doesn't understand
I
what
saw
no
it.
means. He's just like, yeah, nothing to hell with that. I'm going.
I saw a quote one time. It was like he was breaking down his time schedule. Oh my gosh! He was breaking down his time schedule, and he was like, "Yeah, it doesn't make sense for me to be able to have a wife or a girlfriend because I would only technically be able to give them about 2 hours a week of personal time." And I'm like, I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, you have every single hour planned out to the max like that.
Mhm.
That like most efficiently that you can say within a week you only have 2 spare hours to give to someone. That's how focused he is.
I don't think that's. I think you need a balance, man. I feel like you need a balance.
Yeah, you do. But like
I don't think that's good.
but if you're trying to be Elon Musk or someone like Elon Musk, there is no balance really. You know what I mean? Because in order to get to that level, you have to be 40x. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like Grant
right.
Cardone is 10x. You have to be on a whole other level.
What about Jeff Bezos? Jeff Bezos has time. You see, he's going through a divorce right now. He has time for that. And he's
True.
richer than him.
True, but he also built
Yeah.
It's been 25 years that he's been building, this thing. So that didn't happen overnight either. He's been working crazy hard, just like
Crazy hours
Elon
we've never
Musk.
seen. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't necessarily know how many hours
Yeah.
that he is
Yeah.
putting in or has been putting in, but it can't be a minuscule amount.
No, definitely.
To run Amazon.
Especially to be the richest man. Isn't he like the richest man in the world?
I think Bill Gates passed him.
Bill Gates.
But all that stuff is all just a popularity
Yeah.
contest anyways. There's trillionaires in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unnamed, unfaced trillionaires. But yeah, that's just crazy. Like if you're trying to get to that level, like you have to become a zombie. A work zombie.
That's crazy.
I couldn't imagine.
I need balance, man. I don't think I can do that. I
Yeah.
like to have fun, man.
Me too.
But yeah,
I like to play
I
hide
don't
the rainbow rope.
really aspire to be a billionaire though. I don't know why. My whole goal was just to be free and just to help as many people as I can. Like help as I got higher, just help as many people as I can as I get higher. I don't really care to be a millionaire or a billionaire, but if it happens, I'm pretty sure it'll happen. Just the rate I'm going, but
Especially if you have that mentality.
yeah,
They say
just help as many people as you can and just keep going.
Exactly. They say the way to get everything you want is help as many people get what they want.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I
agree
mean?
with that,
So
100%.
like eventually you're gonna get there,
Mhm.
just because you've been providing solutions to other people's problems.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So just like you said, yeah, the more people you help, and more money you're gonna make.
Hopefully,
Simply put,
overseas basketball connection, man. Let's go.
overseas connection.
Overseas
But
connection.
so let's talk about the Netflix series that's coming out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Perfect,
Because
perfect.
we diluted to that a little bit.
Is this gonna come out after
After.
Netflix comes and drops? Or are they gonna see this?
It'll come out.
After.
It'll come out after.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about it then.
It'll come out after, because I know you can't really talk about too much of it
right.
technically right now.
Technically, yeah.
So so this will definitely come out after this drops. So yeah, what would you have to say to the people that are watching this now that the show has dropped?
I hope you guys love everything you guys are seeing. It's crazy. You guys are probably gonna be like, what the fuck sometimes, but it was all fun and games. We all have fun. The whole cast is dope as hell. And, you know, I just feel like the whole cast is going to be iconic after the show drops. I think it's going to be a really big reality TV show.
Really? You think it's going to be like
I think it's going to be huge.
Why do you think it'll be?
Because it was, originally The Circle is a UK reality TV show that Netflix bought from them. It's huge in the UK.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's like a Top Boy?
Oh my gosh, it's big. Yeah, it's way bigger than that.
Really?
It's like Big
Bigger
Brother,
than Top
you know,
Boy?
Big Brother and all those weird shows. Oh yeah, it's like that over there, and they like love it. They eat that shit up.
Really?
So they're saying like here it's gonna be crazy, and then the show is on every Netflix worldwide. So it's like in Australia, Africa, China, like every Netflix around the world is in there. Canada,
That's
everything.
crazy.
So I think it's gonna be really big.
How do you feel after like being a part of that and like feeling like, yo, I'm gonna be on everybody's TV, like
I don't think it
worldwide?
hit me yet, man. I don't know if it hit me yet, man. I mean, it's just all a blessing, man. Because I never thought about doing reality TV. You know what I mean? It just all just happened. You know what I mean? It just happened that way, and
Like now you could chill at home, turn on your TV,
Yeah,
and
turn
be
on
like,
TV,
yo, that's me.
one day I'm gonna tell my kids, hey man, look at my reality. See that shit? That's your dad.
That's me up there.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's dope, man. It's a blessing. I never thought about doing it. Like, you know how you manifest things? Never thought about doing reality TV. Like, I never said, oh man, I should do reality TV. I should be an actor or da-da-da. Like, it just went to an audition and it just happened, man. It was just a blessing. Like, and I never took it for granted. Like, I did it, I went to the interview, I gave 100%. But it's just one of those things that just happened. It's meant to be.
Would you pursue more reality TV shows or like TV period after this more?
I don't think so, bro. I'm gonna be honest. If it happens and the situation is right for me, you know what I mean, I probably would if it was right for me.
Why didn't you?
A lot of reality TV, you know, it's like Love and Hip Hop and like, you know,
just gassed up
it's just gassed up. Everyone's fighting, arguing, and stuff. That's all. When you think about reality TV, that's what you think of.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, I never wanted like to compromise my integrity for TV.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm a business owner. You know,
Did you have to? Were there times
No.
during it that they were
It
like,
just- it's just all
go
fun.
and make, go and do this to this person?
Right? You know, reality TV ain't really reality TV. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But
Was
yeah.
it like that though?
Not really, because we never met each other. We were all in
Okay.
our own apartment. But like, it was like all fun. Like, we would just joke around. We would crack jokes, talk shit about
What's
each other.
the show about?
Basically, it's basically everyone's in an apartment building. You're in your own room. Okay, you can never meet each other, but you can only communicate through a social media platform called The Circle,
Okay.
where you can like see all the players, and it's like 8 of us, and you just talk to them like, hey, you build alliances, things like that. End of every day, everyone votes who they think the most popular is, like who they like the most. And those top 2 people can vote one person off. Every day someone's getting voted off.
How many people does it start with?
Started with 8, but then people keep getting added on. Some people got added on, and it was cool, man.
Added on, taken out.
Yup. So yeah, it was dope, man. But I liked it, man. It was really cool for me, man. Just seeing all that stuff happen and just people like, man, it was just cool, man. I actually like Europe more than I like the UK. I mean, more than I like the USA.
Why?
It's the culture, man. Like just going out for tea and like going to, I know, right? It's like an old guy, right? But just like
tea and biscuits.
Seeing like those alleyways where like just the old buildings and like just getting lost in like
The
a city.
architecture is just
So insane, man.
It's awesome. Yeah, I can agree with that. You do gotta get just like
The
lost
parties
in
are
there.
crazy. The parties go on to like 6 in the morning.
The
It's
parties don't start
insane.
till 2 in the morning.
They don't start till late, and it's like, yo, what the like? this
Everywhere
shit's
in
crazy.
Europe, they don't start till 2 in the
Yeah,
morning.
and I'm like, yo, what the hell?
When I got
But I
out there, I
like it.
was
I love
so
it.
shocked. I was like, all right, let me take a nap from 8 p.m. till 11:30, 12, and then I'll go out.
Right, like, but it was so fun though. I loved it. I'm like, yo,
It's
this shit
different.
is fun.
It's just a different lifestyle.
Yeah, I don't mind living there. I'll take this shit overseas and I'll go over there this summer and just market it.
As you should.
I think it'll be cool.
I mean, you might as well. That's
Yeah.
how you're gonna get your best contracts.
Definitely. So just meeting up with teams in person, you know, seeing the face behind the brand. So it would be definitely dope. You know, shaking hands with these different team owners and just, you know, explain the app better, how it could benefit them. You know what I mean? If we need a translator, how to get a translator. But this guy's, it's cool, man.
And so your main goal with that is to make sure. How many teams do you want to have on it by the end of 2020? All of them.
Every team.
How many teams are there? Do you know?
Thousands, man.
Do you have like
So
an
many
exact number
opportunities.
though?
I don't have an exact number. So many, bro. It's like, because teams are getting, like, when some leagues, like, some teams, if you're last place, you go down a division, and the division comes up, and it's like, it's hard to keep track, man. I know Spain has, like, I want to say 100 teams, over 100 teams, just in Spain alone. And there's countries in South America, it's just a bunch of El Salvador has leagues, Bolivia, Cuba, Puerto Rico has a great league, Dominican Republic has a great league, Brazil has a great league. It's like so many leagues. And then you go to Australia, they have over like 100 teams in there too. So it's all about finding to make those connections and directing them to the consumer, which is the players. And I think that would be good. But you have to figure out like how can we help them? Because that's what they want. They don't care. Like their situation works right now. So how can you make our situation better?
And how are you making it better?
Just keep more money in their pockets for one, and give them great, valuable players. We're gonna try to get the most valuable players straight out of college or current pros to get on the app, and apply those jobs, and I think it'll work out.
That's awesome, man. I definitely wish you the best in it.
Appreciate it, man.
And
We're gonna come back to this a year from now. We're gonna, hey man, we made $1 billion. Yeah,
we made it.
We're gonna be good, man. But yeah, I didn't even think about money wise on this thing, man. I just know I just wanted to reach as many people as possible. Made LeBron a shot at
Oh, and we never even talked about how you make money through it. So explain to the audience how you make money through that platform.
Okay.
Because, you had told me about it, but obviously they don't know.
Okay, perfect. Yep. So basically our marketing is you get to sign up for your first job for free. You get to apply to one job as soon as you sign up for the app. You get to apply to one job for free. So it gets you like, okay, let me see what this app is about, because I can do it for free. I can just apply to one job. Sign up for free, download the app, sign up, apply to a job for free. The next thing is we got monthly subscriptions of $39.99 a month, which is basically $40 a month. Apply to 8 jobs a month for that price. The next one is I think $59.99, where you apply to unlimited jobs a month. It's a monthly subscription. But we recommend we have a special price right now, which is $100 annually. So that's it. It's $100 flat rate, and you get unlimited for a whole year, just for $100. So I would recommend you getting the $100 one. You get the whole year.
And when does the platform drop?
Platform drops the first week of January. January 1st.
January 1st, just like the Netflix series.
Yep. It's gonna be big, man.
I can't wait.
I can't wait, man.
Like I said,
Shit, I can't wait, man.
Next time you come in here, I hope you're a billionaire.
We have to revisit this at the end of the show, February.
You're gonna boost my podcasting ratings.
They're gonna be like, fuck. They're gonna be like, why are you talking about Netflix? You can talk about this app, because when the show drops, we're not even gonna talk about the show. Fuck the show. We're gonna talk about the fucking app we got going on right now, or some clothing brand,
that's
or
your
something.
main focus.
Yeah, shit. The app was just to boost the social media, which would, you know what I mean? Just like thinking like a business now.
More leverage.
Yeah, like I don't really.
Because
I
you
don't
got
really care
the
about
attention
Instagram
with
stuff,
it.
but yeah.
You know what I mean? And just like we were talking about earlier, once you grab the audience's attention, then you can capitalize on it.
Definitely. And I think that would be dope, man. I think it's really cool.
I think it's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
And like I said, I wish you the best in it. And if I can help
Appreciate
in
that.
any way possible, please just let me know.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate that.
But you have any final words for them?
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram at the real Antonio DiPena. Follow the app at Overseas Basketball Connection.
You see it here.
Follow it right here, Overseas Basketball Connection on Instagram. And follow 302 Homebuyers, my other Instagram page, and let's make history, man. Let's just do it. Watch the show January 1st. January 1st, the circle drops. Watch the show.
Damn right. Watch it. Tag him in all your posts. Let him know how you like it. Let him know if you thought he wasn't the coolest person on the show.
If I was ass, tell me. If I suck, tell me. Let me know about myself.
But yo, I really appreciate you coming through and sharing all this with me and the audience. I'm sure they appreciate it as well too.
Definitely.
And yeah, yo, I wish you the best in everything.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Oh, my back.